Welcome all. In last lecture, we have seen the problems based on demultiplexer tree. Today, we are going to see the use of demultiplexer in the combinational logic design. Here again, there are 4 steps. First, we have to identify the decimal number corresponding to each mean term in the given expression. Now, if we consider the expression like this, y is equal to a bar b bar c bar plus a b bar c plus a b c. Now here we have to find out the decimal number corresponding to each mean term. So for the first mean term, the binary equivalent will be 0 0 0. For the second, the binary equivalent will be 0 1 0. For the third, the binary equivalent will be 1 1 1. So the decimal equivalent of this binary number is 0. Decimal equivalent of this binary number is 0 1 0 will give you here binary equivalent of this second term is 1 0 1. Previously I have written 0 1 0 and binary equivalent of this one is 1 1 1. Now decimal equivalent of this is 0, decimal equivalent of this is 5, decimal equivalent of this is 7. So we get the decimal numbers 0, 5 and 7. Now the output lines of demultiplexers corresponding to these numbers are ORed together to obtain the output. The data input line of demultiplexer connected to logic 1 level permanently, and the variables available in the given equation, that is for this examples variables are a b c, are to be connected to the select input of the particular demultiplexer. Now we will see the problem. Now here we have to design combinational logic circuit using suitable demultiplexer and logic gates. Here 3 equations are given, y1 y2 y3. Each equations are function of 3 variables a b c. So we have to use a 1:8 demultiplexer as it is having 3 select lines, and these variables are given as a input to these 1:8 demultiplexers. Now the data input line is connected permanently to plus 5 volt or logic 1 level. Now if we observe the first equation, it contains decimal number 0 1 3 5 6. Now 1:8 demultiplexer is having 8 outputs 0 to 7. Now 0 1 3 5 and 6 are connected to the OR gate to get y1 output. After that, for y2 equation, the decimal numbers are 0 1 2 4 6. So the 0 1 2 4 6 lines are ORed together to get y2 output. And for y3 equation, the mean terms are 1 2 3 6. So 1 2 3 and 6, these output lines are ORed together to get y3 output. This is how we can use demultiplexer for the combinational logic design. Next we will see the second example. In this we have to realize following equation using demultiplexer. The equation is function of summation small m 0 1 2 3 5 7 8 9 11 14. Now in this example no variable is given, so we have to decide the number of variables based on the decimal numbers available in the given equations. Now here the maximum decimal number is 14. So to get that number we require 4 lines. So we are using the demultiplexer which is having 4 select lines, and those select lines are a b c d connected as a input to this demultiplexer, which will select any one of the output lines based on the logic. Data input is connected to the logic 1. Now the decimal numbers available in the given equations are ORed together, that is this 0 1 2 is not connected, so we have to connect 2 also, 2 3 5 7 8 9 11 and 14 ORed together to get final output. This is how we can use demultiplexer for the combinational logic design. Now next we will see the third example. The equation is y is function of abc summation small m 0 1 to 6 7. As there are three variables, so we are going to use this demultiplexer having three select lines. So 1:8 demultiplexer is used, which is having three select lines. Those are connected as input to this one, that is a b c. Data input line is connected permanently to plus 5 volt. Now here the decimal numbers 0 1 6 and 7 and 2 are all together to get final output. These are the exercises based on the realization of combinational logic circuit using demultiplexers. These we have to solve at your own. You can refer the TechMax to solve these examples and submit it within 2 days. Thank you.